Everybody, welcome back to DayZ, welcome back to Sakhal, and of course here we have something that shouldn't be here, which is a Humvee. And look, it really looks like it's in its territory here, doesn't it, in the snow going up this hill. So what I've done is I've put together some nice, easy instructions and code snippets so that you can have Humvees spawning in on your Sakhal community server for PC, PlayStation or Xbox as well. So in the description below this video you'll find a link to my GitHub repository and my Mega. They're kind of backups of each one. And with this particular mod, it's just the README you're interested in. So you can download them if you want. But basically it's just some code snippets that you put in. You need to put in a event code snippet because that one doesn't exist. And then you've got the CFG event spawns coordinates, and then you need to go to the CFG spawnable types and add this snippet over the top of the existing ones. So it's pretty simple to do as long as you're careful and copy and paste everything in the right place and validate your files afterwards. Then restart your server, and then you'll have 3 potential Humvees on your Sakhal server that spawn in with everything on them and some fuel in the boot. Now this particular one doesn't spawn there. I'll show you all the potential spawns in a minute. When they spawn, they'll probably be near a road, and I've tried to concentrate on the kind of the military areas. So here we go. So this is a naturally spawning Humvee, as we say. So as you can see, everything's on it. The damage that each panel and the tyres and the wheels have on them will be dependent on the damage settings of your server and if you choose to add any different settings to CFG spawnable type. So there you go. So you can see there's the fuel in the boot. Just take that out, refuel it there. If we open up the bonnet, you should see that we've got the glow plug and we've got the car battery. Now, one of the problems with this, having them spawn in with everything on, is the fact that the glow plug is used to fire up the generator at the weapons storage facility, that underground bunker. So it negates the need for people to find the scientific briefcase keys and the scientific briefcase, which then gives them the glow plug, which they then bring to the bunker so that they can turn on the generator, so they can open the doors and get the good kit. So that's why you probably want to keep the Humvee as a fairly rare thing. Also, the devs have gone to a lot of effort to make Sakhal more sort of Soviet Russian, and there aren't that many sort of Western weapons on here. You know, you've got to work hard to find them in containers. So Humvees don't really fit in. But I guess my theory behind it of adding them in is to say, well, look, there was obviously things have been going on in the zombie apocalypse, and maybe the Americans came along and there was a bit of an expeditionary force came to Sakhal and they left some Humvees behind. But that's why you won't find, and I haven't included in the files, the code to make it so that things like the doors and the wheels and the boots and the bonnets and all that sort of stuff spawn around the map. All the Humvee stuff, the only way of getting it is on a Humvee, you know, and they spawn in complete like this. Obviously you can change that if you want, you know, however you want. So in the files it will give you 3 Humvees from 22 locations, and these are the locations. So as you can see, most of them are down in Italy, in this area here, and obviously players, they spawn up here, don't they, to the sort of north, the east and the northwest. There is sort of potentially one there at that military base, one at that military base, and there's 2 possible spawns at the airfield. Then all the rest of them are down here. So you're gonna have to work a little bit hard to get to the chance. It may even be worth knocking them down to 1. So, you know, changing it so the nominal is 1, the minimum is 1, the max and the minimum are 1 as well. So you only ever have 1 Humvee spawning in. So it really is a nice rare thing. So it's as difficult to find as the scientific briefcase is. Probably more difficult to find actually that way. But that might be something that you could work on if you didn't fancy having people being able to go around the system. So let's go back here. And then let's go over here. Let's come back over here. And let's open this door. Maybe I shouldn't have stopped on this incline. It's quite fun going on the ice. Yeah, I shouldn't have stopped on this incline with it. We were going up quite nicely, but you can see on the snow we're struggling for traction. Ooh. Let's head on back down this way. Pretty cool, aren't they, the Humvees? Automatic gearbox. We just need the devs to come up with some winter camos, don't we, for them? I'm sure they will do. So there we go, Humvees on Sakhal. Check the links in the description below this video. Check out the README for the code snippets. It really is a very, very easy mod to do for your community server. And have fun in these modern day Jeeps. Anyway, that's enough from me. What do you think? Put your questions and comments down below. And of course, I'll see you again soon.